Tell me, what were you saying about when we first exposed you to this stuff?
Well, you opened up TikTok and had me look at a few things, and I was kind of fascinated on some level, but it was all crazy, and there was just nothing there that interested me, nothing there I was drawn to, nothing that seemed to me to be particularly valid or interesting. But then you rephrased it. You said that each one of these people is just doing what they want to do. And this is a very subjective universe. You can do what you want to do and what turns you on, whether, no matter how silly or stupid or you name it, it is. But if a bunch of people go and watch you, apparently that wasn't stupid, because there's a bunch of other people that are equally stupid out there. And now you're a bunch of fun-loving, stupid people together. I mean, and then you emphasized that, don't you get it? Each one of these people is doing what they are interested. There's no rules and regs about anything. And wait a second, I'm interested in these beautiful, kind of quiet, natural scenes. And there's something in each one of them that sort of grabs me. The reason I am panning across that thing is because something's involved. Something is changing. Something is growing or disappearing or splashing, or there is a meaning to me. And when you see 2 or 3 of my things, you realize, oh yeah, there's sort of a little intro, and then there's sort of an, yeah, that is kind of sparkly and beautiful. And then, wow, at the end, that whatever that happened. And it was mine. That I got to express myself and enjoy myself doing this little thing. And of course, I also had the blessing of having a techno like you who would understand where I was at and make it work, edit it properly, and think of the music and just add that element that was what I asked you to do a decade ago. Here, I've got these images, but I don't know how to edit them and put them together, and I need your help. And you just capped it and put it over the top.
It's been fun trying to find ways to share your media. You go out and catch all these amazing moments out in nature, but then what do you do with them? And so I've told this story, many times about this, crazy old man, this old hermit that lives in the woods, and that he just goes around the woods with his iPhone, capturing these really amazing meditative nature moments, and then goes back and culls through these hours of video to find these really sweet little nuggets when the wind blew just right as the sun came out, and these moments that are just really magic, or light effects coming off of the creek, or these little moments that the only way you can catch them is by capturing way too much and then finding these little nuggets. And you're really good at capturing way too much. We have way too much nature stuff. So what do I do to help you to get these moments that you identified? Then now what do we do with them? And that's been fun. So we've done some films, and we did Greeley's Nature with some really amazing things, and that got into a festival and won a little award. And we did the Wellington Wildlands, which was great use of your footage in a activist context. And then meditations. We've got friends that do meditations, and we've given them long forms of your videos, so they do meditation over it. So trying to find as many ways to utilize your media, or the media that Greeley captures, in as many different ways as possible. So we have festival films, TikToks, just a YouTube channel of interesting things. And then how do we get those pieces of media in front of the eyes of people that would care about them? So much of the content that Greeley Goes and Shoots has really got this story behind it of the invitation for you to get away from your screens and get out in nature, step away from the man-made stuffs and get out into nature. And that's the constant invitation. The ironic thing is that the people that hear that really understand it's time to put down your screens and get out into nature have already put down their screens before seeing our stuff. How do you get stuff on a screen into the face of people that don't want to do screens? And so it's a really interesting conundrum of how to get this medium, how to use the medium for the purposes of don't use this medium. It's really set up some very interesting tussles and struggles about what do you do with an enormous library of amazing nature stuff. But we're working on it. And providing it as stock footage for other filmmakers has been fun. We've provided a lot. So anyway,
nice.